What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Chinacat Show, round two, because I forgot to put my mic on the first time. At least I didn't post it that way. I looked down because I'm not wearing headphones, so I was like, hopefully the speakers and shit doesn't interfere with the mic, but probably will, but whatever. We'll deal with it. I think I've done it before. It's been fun. But yeah, how is everyone doing on this beautiful Monday morning, July 21st, 2025 at 4:45 a.m. Because I can't sleep. Nope, can't sleep. Try sleeping, it just doesn't work. So wake up, might as well do a video. Especially that this happened. I thought it was really fucking cool. So a bunch of people came together to form a Shadows Falls Day. If you don't know who Shadows Falls is, they're a band from Massachusetts. Heavy, I'd say like death metal, probably like new age death metal type of deal. But yeah, they came together and had Shadows Falls Day. I asked a question: do we have a Aerosmith and do we have a Dropkick Murphys Day? I mean, no offense to like Shadows Falls, but I mean, do we have a Dropkick Murphy Day? Because I mean, it would be really sad if we don't. Oh, well, can't do that. Uh, oh, can't spell. Oh, according to Google, which this is fucking cool. Dropkick Murphy would be celebrating St. Patty's Day on in Boston on the series of shows on March 14th, which is my birthday, to March 17th. To New York, yeah, well, I'm just going to assume, like the most of us, that the Dropkick Murphys Day is between the 14th and the 17th of March. Just make them all those days, just so I can say, like, my birthday is, Pie Day, Steak and Blowjob Day, and Dropkick Murphys Day. One of them. I think that would be a grand idea. Oh yeah, that's a video. I thought they were playing at fucking Fenway. I was like, oh shit, dude. I was like, that's a game. That's a show I want to fucking see. Okay, so, yep, Shadows Falls Day. Officially, it is. Um, did they not say show? Okay, it's July 18th, so it officially happened. Okay, so July 18th is official Shadows Falls Day. Why you just do the day they got together? 'Cause I didn't realize they formed in '96. Shit. From that dude has like the longest fucking dreads known to man. I mean, the dreads. I mean, last time I checked, they were like down to his like ankles. They gotta be like dragging behind him or something. So let's look this up. Cause I had dreads for a while. I was thinking go back in the shows and stuff. Shadow Falls 2025. Dude still has dreads. The fuck's going on with your... The fuck? Yeah. It's like a little fucking, like a squirrel nest up there going on. No, they're pretty good. I think one of them, they're playing with fucking Anthrax right now. One of the fucking original guitarists and shit. Which, I mean, they sound good, so that's all that matters. But yeah, on to the news. I think I got some, actually, I got some shitty food. Dang. It's not shitty, but it's a tater tot casserole. Look, like me and everyone else, I like tater tots like anyone else. You know, tater tots with some ranch dressing, that's some good shit. But there's no reason to make a fucking casserole out of that shit, dude. I'm sure a lot of people would disagree with me on this stance on the tater tot casserole, but I would say no. I'm good. I'm sure it's gonna be tasty. I'm 100% sure it's gonna be really good. This casseroles for me, I feel like we just make a casserole out of anything we can fucking find. Anything. It doesn't matter. Like I've seen fucking shorts on the dumbest shit for casseroles. And I asked the question, do we need this? You couldn't just make a dish. Like, tell you the truth, all you have to do is make some tater tarts, throw some cheese on that shit, maybe some ground meat, cheese. Make yourself a casserole. There you go. That's a fine dish right there. You don't have to go through the whole throw in the oven for how many hours and all that dumb shit. You don't have to do that. You know why? Because you just do it the other way. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Everyone's not going to be, no one's going to be mad at you. If you do it the other way, no one's going to be mad. I'm sure people will applaud you because they don't have to, like, see you take this out and be like, guys, I got the casserole. You're like, what? Is it like green bean or something? They're like, nah, it's tater tots. It's like, why? You're going to just make it, throw some cheese on that shit? Yeah, so it's not that it's not that it's shitty food. I'm sure it tastes fine and they enjoyed it very much. I can't get behind making casseroles out of dumb shit like tater tots. I mean, the dude didn't even say what was in said casserole. It was like tater tots. So it's like, oh, so it's just tater tots. That's what we have to eat today. Like, who's a tater? Sir, is like, did you, um, it might not be photogenic, but I bet some of it was, yeah. They call me taters. What? What is this?
I got thrown out of a bar in New York City.
All right, I probably can't. I'm probably gonna get copyright strike for that. Ron Roy's gonna come knocking on my door. That man is. That man took ayahuasca and quit drinking. Oh, I think he quit drinking. I think he got back in drinking. It's not one of those two. But for some reason, he looks a lot better now. with long hair and a beard. You would not think of Juan Wright would be long hair and a beard, like look like a fucking hippie, but the dude, yeah, dude went hippie. It was cool, dude. It was cool. I can dig it, but yeah, tater tots not my thing. Can't do it. Oh, I could do tater tots, like tater, yeah, like I can get down with fucking little pizza bites and tater tots. Yeah, I'm simple like that. Like trust me, some days I don't want to cook. It's like tater tots and yeah. But we have more food other than the tater tots. We have the taco blizzard. Meat, lettuce, cheese, salsa, sour cream, black olives, jalapenos, Doritos. The taco blizzard. I wonder if they have the blizzard machine. They just blizzard the shit out of it. Um, yeah, I don't think I want my taco in a fucking cup. Can I have like a wrap? Just give me some tortillas so I can just. Actually, that's not a bad fucking idea, actually. Just let people make their own fucking tacos. Give them a cup like this with some fucking couple wraps and like some, heat it up and like a fucking. Yeah. Because like they give me tacos. They give me like fucking 8 of them. I was like, you could just like give me like 4 of them if you just give me a bigger wrap. Just give me a big ass taco. Like I don't know if you guys know about me, but like I legitimately eat tacos like every other day. Like I have an ungodly amount of wraps in my fridge. Like an ungodly amount of tortillas. Ungodly. Yeah. I yeah. I don't know, it's just good. I mean, think about it. You get like the whole everything you need. You get the veggies, the meat. You get some yeast, bread. Yeah, I think it's a win-win deal right there. You know, there's a grocery store down the street from me. Not down the street, but it's on the other side of town, or city, where the fuck you call this place. And they actually make their own tortillas. I always forget about that. I keep meaning to go down there and buy like a whole pack of them because I think they do them thick, and like I always have like a stupid amount of tortillas in my fridge. Like if you come over, like taco night can happen at any time in my house. Like I just like I want tacos, chicken tacos, steak tacos, shrimp tacos. I mean, it's like Bubba Gump. We get the shrimp, get shrimp scampi, shrimp cocktail, jambalaya, shrimp jambalaya, shrimp jambalaya, shrimp cocktail, which I did say, yeah. So, so I guess like this shouldn't be in the shitty. It's only shitty because like it's the sour cream on top. And why would you put the meat on top of the sour cream? Like, tell you the truth, the meat should be on the bottom with it, and then it should be sour cream, salsa, and shit. Then put on like the fucking greenery. If you threw that on with a greenery on top, with a couple of fucking radishes chopped up, put on top and shit, look way better. Look way better. It would not be on my show right now. It would actually probably people probably buy it. I'm sure there's probably a couple of people that bought it and then realized, oh, this is actually pretty damn good, and it just looks like shit. Yeah. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the Taco Blizzard. The Taco Blizzard. No idea where that is. I would I would not be surprised if this was like somewhere in downtown LA, and I'm gonna walk by it sometime and be like, I remember that, the Taco Blizzard. And if I had the $8, I probably would buy it, just so I say I bought the Taco Blizzard, and then ask for, can I have like a tortilla so I can actually eat this properly? And like when they make this, it does not look like that looks bad, but when they make it, it looks a lot worse. I'm saying, yeah. Which is, I mean, it's not really that untrue of food carts around here. Like I've had some tacos that look amazing, and they taste amazing. They're like fucking $4 or $5. I look better than some of the food I get in like restaurants and shit. Food carts. Yeah. I'm telling you, like food carts where it's at. You'd be surprised how good the food is at food carts. Like I'm all about that. I'm all about the food cart life. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. It's something about food carts that I think it's because it's in a fucking little van. Or not a van, like a box truck, and they just make it right there on the spot. It's fresh. It's fresh every time. It's not like a restaurants. I mean, you gotta understand. If you're behind the scenes, I mean, we heat a lot of shit back up and stuff. We, cook it ahead of time. A lot of pasta, like we cook it ahead of time, and then we heat it in like the pan and stuff. Nothing wrong with that. There are restaurants that use like the mic. Not me, but a little device called the microwave. Yeah, they do that. That's kind of sad. There's a few things I'm like okay with in the microwave. That's not one of them. Like heating up coffee, that's fine. Or like, you gotta heat up some water, some ramen or something. Or, water for ramen. That's fine. You like throwing in like French fries from McDonald's in your fucking microwave. You're a fucking schmo. You need some help. Like I don't know who your parents were, but they did not teach you properly. If you reheat fucking goddamn French fries at McDonald's, why do you even go to McDonald's in the first place? But if you are, throw it in the fucking oven, guy. Like 10 minutes in the oven. Get crispy again. It's not like microwave mushy like bullshit. Yeah. And I'm not gonna say like, I buy like cheap ass fucking burritos, like the like 75-cent burritos. Like I lived off of for most of my life. Best burritos on the fucking planet. Yeah, I throw them in the microwave. Those are okay. I could throw them in the oven. It'd be crispy and shit. But sometimes I just, want a burrito in like 3 minutes, not 10. So yeah, that's why food carts. I think that's why food carts are cool because the food's like made right there. It's hot, fresh, ready most of the time. Yeah. There's a dude that just spuds baked potatoes. I'm gonna have to find the dude. Oh my god. Oh. I have this in dark mode and it's still like not dark mode. I think this guy from like England or something, Britain. Okay, I guess I can't use spuds because fucking YouTube doesn't understand it. Baked potato. Baked potato. potato. Baked potato food truck. But this shit.
Open the floodgates, please. First customers. First customer of the day.
Oh, you look cute in your Peaky Blinders outfit yesterday.
Come on, bruv. Come on.
The like the most British shit in the world.
Customers. What is this?
I brought a jacket potato from home. Could you just like add every single, not every single. Like,
Wait, you've come to a jacket potato van
yeah,
and you've brought a jacket potato.
Yeah.
Is it at least still hot?
yeah, kinda.
That's one way to say
It's like warm.
Yeah. What? Have you like microwaved it before?
Why would you bring your own baked potato?
What? Oh, it's nice and fluffy. This. How have you cooked it?
Secret.
What do you want on it?
Garlic butter.
Garlic butter.
Yeah. Can you do two?
Got a butter.
Cheese.
Three cheese.
Two.
We only do 3 cheese.
I mean, this is technically not even bad food. Though. This is like good food.
What else would you like?
Ugh.
Beans. Where'd you get the trays from? The little diddy trays, them?
From my cupboard.
From your cupboard. Beans.
Can I get tuna on it as well?
Tuna.
Yeah.
Tuna.
Beans and tuna? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Tuna. Anything else? Any crispy onion shrimp sauce? No? Have you brought your own fork?
No.
No? Oh, you got... Oh, the fork's there. Oh, well, I don't know. I suppose you can have it for free. Yeah, there you go. Anything else? No? Open the floodgates, please. First customers.
Yeah, I think that's the worst one. Only because she bought her baked potato. I mean, it looked good. I mean, good baked potato, but I'm like, tuna on fucking goddamn beans? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is fucking wrong with you? You put tuna on beans. Like, I'm trying to, like, make a video about showing this guy, like, oh, this guy makes a cool food truck from UK, like, he does baked potatoes. It's pretty fucking awesome. This lady's like, beans, tuna. I would literally look like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not desecrating this fucking baked potatoes because you want tuna on fucking beans. The fuck's wrong with you? Like,
What size spuds do you do?
Well, we've got small,
there we go.
large, or we've got the extra large.
Oh, I'll go for extra large, man.
Extra large? You sure?
Yeah.
Jesus, I go with the extra large. That's damn right, dude. Look at the size of that baked potato, dude.
Oh, yes, please. Beans and cheese,
Beans and
I thought.
cheese, yeah?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Cheese first.
Yeah, of course.
What? Dude, beans first. Is everyone in, like, England, like, ass backwards? I mean, I guess. I mean, it still would melt, but I mean, I'd feel like, you know, beans, I'd just go, yeah, they overflow. Throw the beans in there first, throw the cheese on top.
That'll be £50, please. There you go. Pass the card.
What size spuds do you do?
Well, we've got
But yeah, no, this guy,
medium, large, or
I've watched him quite a few times. Yeah, I guess I don't know if he grows his own potatoes or something, but yeah, spuds, baked potatoes. I like me a baked potato. Baked potato, some butter because butter makes everything good. Sour cream, fucking bacon, cheese. Oh, even baked potato and chili. Baked potato and chili. Anything potato. I love potatoes. Potatoes are great. French fries, tater tots. We just watched tater. I mean, the tater tots is pretty easy. You just take one of those graters and just grate the fucking, and then you pack them in and fry them. Get yourself some tater tots right there. But yeah, on to the fucking news. I got news for you guys. Guess who is suing who? Do you say Trump? Yeah, of course Trump's suing somebody. $2 billion legal battle between Harvard and Trump. We're gonna learn about that today, kids.
The $2 billion legal battle between Harvard and the Fed starts tomorrow. That's when a federal judge will hear arguments from both Harvard and the Department of Justice. Now, at issue is the freezing of
I feel like,
and grants to Harvard.
is it me or I feel like they like copy and pasted his hair on him in that picture? Like his hair look, not this guy, but the Trump's hair right here. It just does not look real. And I'm not saying like just like legitly copy pasted, like Photoshop kind of just went. Are we good? Probably they probably have like a little pen. Yeah.
Which the school says is an unconstitutional effort to control its academic decisions. WBZ's Samantha Cheney is live for us in Cambridge tonight. And Sam, this is a case that's being watched by colleges and universities all across the country.
Yeah, Ken, that's right. And we know that students, they will be returning to campus here in just a few short weeks. But tomorrow, Harvard and the Trump administration, they're going to be facing off in federal court in Boston. And it's all over $2 billion in funding cuts.
It's the next major step in the Trump administration's fight against Harvard University.
That's going to publicly settle with Harvard. They want to settle very badly.
Oral arguments are expected Monday.
I asked a question. Did he go to Yale? I asked the biggest question. Did Trump go to Yale? Because like he has the most hatred towards Harvard. I mean, I agree with that a little bit, only because it does come down to whether or not you had family who went to Harvard, you get into Harvard, or anything like that. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you get in there good grades, but it does come down to stuff like that. I don't even think Trump even went to fucking college. Went to college. Fowen University of Pennsylvania. 2 years. Well, 1964 in Fowen. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Trump did go to a college. It's Fowen College. Fowen College. I don't even fucking know that fucking college. So yeah, I guess that matters. Almost. It doesn't matter. I figure like if he had that much of a hard on for Yale or Harvard, I know they've been doing that with protests and the UCLA and shit, which I don't agree with. Look, if you're from another country and you come over here to go to school and you decide to protest about something, look, you're not from here. We can't go to other countries and just vote or protest. It's illegal. You go to Mexico. You can't do that in Mexico. You from here, you can't go protest for the government. You can't go vote. So no, you don't get that, that's not a thing you should do. So yeah, no, I do agree with, you get kicked out for that. That's nothing wrong with that. Like we're American citizens. That's our problem. That's not your problem. You're just coming here to go to school. If you do get your citizenship, yeah, now you have the right to do that. But until then, you just don't. So I think that's why,
House froze the funds last spring.
We spend more money on higher education than any other country, and yet They're turning our students into communists and terrorists.
Hearing could mark a turning point in the administration's ongoing
Damn
attacks on
commies.
higher education institutions.
What we're seeing here is basically an attack on Harvard. The goal is to narrow our ability to think, to teach, to voice, to learn in a way that is open, that promotes free inquiry and discussion.
The administration has threatened to cut Harvard's critical research and funding grants unless they met a strict list of demands, including ending diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, hiring new faculty, and making significant changes to its international student program. Harvard responded with,
Well, let's be real. We do have to look after, our people and make sure we're able to, I mean, a lot of people say, college isn't worth it and stuff. It is what you make of it. You can go to college and then just never use that. I know people that did that. But that's like, you go with like a fucking art degree or like a fucking liberal arts or something. Yeah, you're not going to use it. But if you go there for something like, be a doctor or something, yeah, you got to use it. Absolutely. You're not going to hire you to be a doctor if you don't have a certificate. I mean, it's, well, training, that's a dirt-to-dirt moment. That's like, Harvard, hiring a, someone that never, it's fine to take on people that hasn't learned stuff like construction. They can learn and get good at it. That's one thing, but you can't do that being a doctor, a psychologist and stuff. You need training. It is what it is. But I do feel like what I've seen with colleges nowadays, like they take on like, foreign exchange students, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm nothing wrong with that. What I have wrong with that is you take on most of foreign exchange students, and then you have a majority of Americans that you don't accept into your school because what they high. Look at like the math test. I think it was the math Olympic, something Olympic. It was a majority of Asian people, which I'm like nothing wrong. I love the Asian culture. I absolutely do adore them. I feel like when you have 5 of them, you have the one redheaded Irish American guy, like just in the middle, just spiraling. He's like, I'm just here. I'm good. Yeah, it's kind of it. And then we beat China, but then her fucking team is Chinese, majority Chinese or Asian, with a one redheaded folk there. Yeah, it's kind of yeah, we got a problem. Nothing wrong with it. I think it's kind of funny and shit. And again, I accept everyone, but there should be a line we need to draw on that type of stuff. It should be,
force suing to restore its funding and accusing the administration of using unlawful tactics, saying the cuts and demands, quote, cut at the core of Harvard's constitutionally protected academic freedom because they seek to assert governmental control over Harvard's research, academic programs, community, and governance.
That is one thing.
Faculties.
You could sue Harvard, but don't fuck with the research and shit, because we've gone so far with a lot of research from Harvard. I mean, let's be real. They're at the top of research and shit, Harvard, and a lot of people from Harvard. But I do see where he's coming from on this topic. Why, this whole thing. Just, look at Sweden right now. And look at what's happening up there. I certainly do not want that to happen here. Like, I fear for people I care about, where they should be able to, go outside and walk down to the store or just take a walk and stuff. Not saying that it happens when, like for exchange students, it's just, off topic, but yeah, it's.
Says the future of scientific research is on the line.
The big picture question
Yeah.
is whether we will be rewarding research to where, based on scientific merit, or whether a university follows the political ideology of the president and his administration.
In a statement, the White House said the administration's goal is to prevent anti-Semitism and DEI on Harvard's campus, adding, quote, "We are confident that Harvard will eventually come around and support the president's vision, and through good faith conversations and negotiations, a good deal is more than possible."
The art of the deal.
In Harvard, they want a judge to make a ruling on this without going to trial. The university wants the court to cancel the government's freeze on its federal funds and to make sure that something like this doesn't happen again. Here in Cambridge, I'm Samantha Cheney, WBZ News.
Shady, don't tell Shady that. Jeez. So yeah,
Guys and gals, me Mudahar, and today I want to remind
sorry,
you.
Mudu. Yeah, I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, yeah, there's a lot of important scientific research, and also I do believe that, like, if you are like, you have the shit to go to Harvard and be able to contribute to society and to the world and stuff, fuck yeah, do it. But I just feel like it's a little bit different now. I don't. But I mean, that's my own opinion. I just feel like, we should focus on America first, and then kind of like what Canada did. And, they weren't doing it to be like, evil and nothing. They was like, yo, guys, we gotta figure out our place first. Then, you guys can come back and do your shit. I know it sounds terrible, and I know a lot of people are angry, but you understand, like in the, in the next 10 years, it'd be a lot better for people. And I mean, there's fucking thousands of colleges throughout the fucking world, hundreds and thousands that you can go to. That is probably just as good. But yeah, Trump's suing Harvard. Is this like the first president to like sue people? But I think it's kind of fucking hilarious. It's kind of fucking hilarious. Just sue people. But okay, so we're gonna do the. So I feel like at this point in my shows is gonna be, I'm gonna have a little section called like the Epstein list, because it seems like this is gonna be going on for next probably, I'd say, a year, and then they're gonna release something. It'd be just enough that everyone shuts up, because it's gonna affect his second term. And then yeah, and we're gonna read it, and then people are gonna start talking about like, what about the rest of the shit? This can't be all of it. Yeah, that's how this is gonna run. But supposedly, from what it's just been like off and on. Like supposedly he is going to release some of it, or he told people to release some of it. We're good. This is CNN. Yeah, that's what he's been doing. Just completely ghosting like the whole subject of the Epstein list and shit. Just completely ghosting them. Anyone talks about it, he just gets pissed off or something like that. I haven't been following it that closely in the last day because I had other things to do. But okay, so catching up on the administration chaotic handling of the Epstein list. Excuse me. It was posted 14 hours ago. I can't imagine anything being posted yet. I mean, for me, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'd be 8 o'clock in the morning now. There's no way anyone's posting shit. Well, he did. When we did get that like leader of Al Qaeda or something years ago, he did go out like at midnight and he's like, "We got that dog." He did like a epic 1 hour speech and just like shitting on this guy who just got blown up from Al Qaeda. That had to been the greatest thing in the world. That had to been the greatest thing in the world. He just midnight just came out and we got the dog and blew him up. He's like, what the fuck? Okay, so all right. President Donald Trump has turned on social media this weekend after days of public demands of more documents to be released on the case against financier Jeffrey Epstein, who died in jail in 2019 while facing federal sex trafficking charges. I love they just say who died. They don't even say like how he died. Because again, I mean, yeah, that joke. If you're just catching up on the saga, here's what to know. I like how the saga is a saga. I mean, it's not as good as like Star Wars, but hopefully the ending is not like Game of Thrones disappointment. Trump's latest comments. The president wrote yesterday on Truth Social that nothing will be good enough for those demanding Epstein documents. In a separate message today, Trump dismissed those calling for the files as radical left Democrats and troublemakers, claiming his controversy his administration once embraced is a hoax. Okay, so let's step back for a second. Everyone is demanding for these files. Like, everyone. Even fucking, what's his name? Spacey. Even Spacey. And that dude's a rapist. Even Spacey is demanding, like, everyone's demanding these things. Like, are you calling, like, the whole, like, your supporters, everyone. Supporters, your non-supporters, every single fucking person. Like, this is the only topic I think everyone can agree on. Should release them, and it's because the people that did it should be brought into the public eye and be shamed. Should be shamed. This should be the greatest shame of the millennia. It should be shamed. It should be like Game of Thrones, like the walk of shame. We should walk them through the Capitol, right down like a big ass fucking the mirror fucking lake down to the Capitol thing, the Washington Memorial, whatever the fuck you call it. Walk them fuck down there. Walk of shame. And walk them right to fucking jail. don't think anyone's disagreeing with that. I think the only people disagreeing with this is the people that are on the fucking list. You know? Like Clinton. Hassan Piker. Definitely Hassan Piker. That guy definitely is probably on that list. He's definitely on the Diddy list. But so the back to what we were talking about. How we got here. Well, I mean, we all know how we got here. Shitbags and stuff. So the DOJ move came after the weekend of outcry from the president-owned magma base over the administration's perceived backtracking on the Epstein files, and pursued campaign had been ramping up since the Justice Department said in a memo earlier this month that it wouldn't be releasing further documents on the case. Oh, yeah. Well, no, we got here as in they gave his files and said, yeah, that's it. We don't have files like that. Even his little mistress, that Maxwell, said that she was going to come forward and say who was on those lists, and they were like, nah. Like, she was going to, yeah, and it's insane. It's fucking insane. Like, you gotta be so fucking stupid to sit there and let, no, you gotta be so guilty if you're not gonna let her talk. That's it. That's pretty much it. And you could say, oh, well, she could be just pointing fingers and shit just to get out of it. Yeah, but, I mean, if she has shit on people, why would you have to point fingers? You just tell them the truth. If she has, like, shit on people, I mean, yeah. I wouldn't say, like, give her any, like, fucking leanway or nothing. Keep her in there. But if she wants to talk, let her talk. I'd like to know. Because, I mean, these are the people running our country. I mean, it's kind of, you know. Okay, so Trump is suing the newspaper, which I just heard about like him and like sending letters to Jeffrey and like a picture and something that he drew. I kind of want to see that picture he drew. Did they release it? But all right, so Trump is suing the publisher of the Wall Street Journal and two reporters who wrote a story about a collection of letters gifted to Epstein in 2003. Including a note bearing Trump's name and an outline of a naked lady, a woman. The Journal reported, and Trump, whatever the fuck that word is, fact, denied that he wrote. No, he didn't. He denied he wrote that letter. Seemed to unite a set of skeptic magma influencers in defense of the president, which is like Ben Shapiro and stuff like that. Ben Shapiro has been just fucking like crashing out about this shit with people. But I mean, that's Ben Shapiro. That dude's fucking weird. I don't know, something about that dude for me is that dude's fucking weirdo. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got here. You know, I keep seeing shit about maybe releasing like the rest of it, not releasing the rest of it. Obviously, there's probably is shit in there that they didn't release. They did release shit. I did a video of that shit on Friday. It was CoffeeZilla. I think he was going through some of the files, and if it was not that video, there's a video from him that he looks at some of the files, and I mean they are fucking just big blanked out bullshit. It's this whole thing's a fucking load of horse shit. But yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, this. So this was the thing. This was from February. So let's say if there wasn't any files, there wasn't anything. How can you declassify what's not there? So obviously there was shit there. Because, I mean, let's be real. I mean, if there wasn't anything there, I feel like someone spoke up and been like, you know, it's not worth it. There wasn't anything there in the first fucking place. And none of this shit would have happened in the first fucking place. You gotta tell me that fucking knowing the FBI would have spoken up and been like, hey, there's nothing there. Like, seriously? Here's the fucking files. Yeah, this is completely absurd. Completely absurd. And again, this is from the Office of Public Affairs. What's the documents we got today? Emergency motion, State Department. Okay, I'm spelling that completely wrong. Okay, public affairs, Ron I've seen. Jeffrey. Oh shit. What is this? 2021. Request withdrawal. Huh. Yeah, this is from way back, 2018. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much. We're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't have a Florida man. I mean, we could look up Florida, see what's Florida doing. What's happening? Good old Florida. Florida news. Execution day for a man who killed woman in Florida insurance office. Oh shit. Oh, that's a big thing. They're stringing somebody up. They all fucking enjoying this shit. What is this? Fuck it. Florida man news. Execution day set for man who killed woman in insurance office. Damn, dude. I mean, it's not really Florida man. Holy shit, this is from 1982? Oh, fuck me. A Florida man, a Florida man convicted of abducting and killing a woman from a Florida insurance office more than 4 decades ago, scheduled to be executed under a death warrant signed by Governor Ron DeSantis. That guy's fucking weird. He's a weirdo. According to a report from ABC News, Kyle Bates, 67, is set to be executed on August 19th at Florida State Prison in Rutherford, the report said. This will mark the 10th execution in the state so far this year. DeSantis signed the warrant on fucking July 19th, just days after the state executed Michael Bell, who was convicted in 1993 double homicide outside a bar in what prosecutors said was an attempt act of revenge. Basic convicted of first-degree murder, kidnapped, and armed robbery, and attempted as battery for the 1982 killing of Janet White. In Bay County, White, 33, worked at a State Farm insurance company in Panama Bay. Fucking 1982. Holy fuck. Like, it took them that long. Like, I wasn't even, like, it took them most of my life plus more. I'm 36. Yeah, I'm old. But, like, that's 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 40. So 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. 43 years. It took them 43 years, almost 50 years to just, do something with this guy. It took the taxpayers' dollars 43 years to keep this guy in there. And just to, off him, goddamn 43 years later. Like, this is insane. This is insane. Like, why are you doing this? Like, I thought, like, once the judge passes, you go on death row. And then that is what it is. Unless, luck of the chance you have, you can prove yourself, being, innocent. Hopefully you can. And, I'm also thinking about the people, there are people that probably innocent that didn't do it. I mean, that's just how our fucking system is. Kind of sucks, but shit, man. According to court records, the letter from the Florida Attorney General James Uthemeyer is, what in the fuck?
What language would you like me to translate it into?
Okay, that didn't work. Uthmere, James Uthmere, summarized the case. Bates entered the office on June 14th, 1982. I mean, it's almost to the fucking date that you fucking finally doing something about this. Some armed with a knife, inducted White during working hours. Well, I'm not going to read that because, that's probably not for YouTube. Well, if you want to read it, it's right here. Bates remained on death row for more than 40 years. His attorney, James Discrow, Jr. said Saturday that he plans to file further appeals ahead of schedule of execution. He believed the execution would violate the U.S. Constitution. He did not specify the legal basis of the. I don't think it. No, it doesn't. Dude, you killed somebody in cold blood. How is that like? You violated the U.S. Constitution, dude. So therefore, I mean, if anyone. I mean, it's been 40 fucking years. Like, you haven't tried to do this for 40 fucking years. Just keep. I mean, if you didn't do this, I mean, obviously they probably got you. According to the Death Penalty Information Center, Bell's execution is the 26th in the U.S. this year, already surpassing the total of 25 in 2004. Jesus. 2024. It is the highest number of executions in a single year since 2015, when 28 were recorded. Gotta get those numbers up. Get those numbers up, man. We got a lot of shitbags out there. Child molesters. Oh, sorry. I had a cough right there. Yeah, that's it, kids, ladies and gentlemen. So like and comment, subscribe. Please don't dislike. That suck. But you guys have a beautiful Monday morning, and yeah.